Welcome to the Julie's World vlog. Okay, so that's my vlog song. It's a really good week. I'm visiting HSN. Now, I want you to keep in mind that an enormous part of this vlog is HSN, and it's one day. That's right, 24 hours of insanity. I go to makeup like I had 4 airings, so 4 times. There's just sleeping and eating. It's cray-cray. Also a trip to Maine for my brother's short film, which was in the Maine International Film Festival. It still is. If you live in Maine and you're interested in seeing it, it's up in Waterville. And I am getting ready to teach. I am going to be teaching in New York City next weekend, so please join me for that. And I have a class at home and in Florida and all kinds of places, so lots of awesome stuff going on. So I'm trying to calculate backwards what time to set my alarm for. Let's see, my flight is at 7:20 and I have to get to the airport, and I have to obviously get up in the morning, get out, and I probably need to be at the airport by 6:20 to check my bag. It takes half an hour to get to the airport, so then I have to leave by 5:50, and then, so I guess I should set, like cutting it really close, I could probably get up at 5:30. Feels dangerous. I don't know if I should do that. So it's around 5:45, headed to the airport, hoping that it's going to be very little traffic and smooth sailing. Jama, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm putting things in the box.
Tom is busy on his phone. And we are cutting. Excellent. Show us how it's done. Take that cut off that mat, Jama.
So I'm doing it properly.
Oh, show it to us. Oh yeah, that's sexy. So I just got out of makeup. You can see everything's done. I'm here in the green room. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm gonna go check the machines. I need to change and get dressed into my outfit. Just about an hour and a half, 2 hours until we're gonna go.
Brother cutter in the history of HSN. It's gonna be so much fun. It's the 6-in-1. You can design it, cut it, draw it, emboss it, perforate it, and even capture those fabulous designs. That cuts paper, fabric, foam, felt, vinyl, iron-on, leather, plastic, and even poster board. And guess what? It's $5 to ship your entire craft.
So once I see my design on here, I'm just going to go ahead and choose that I want to cut it. Because remember, I said this does so many functions. So you can choose to draw, you can choose to emboss, you can choose to do whatever you want. And that is the magic of designing. That's a wrap. I just have changed and packed up. It's okay. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, almost 3:15. I'm going to head back to the hotel, try to get some sleep. I got to be back here. And I'm trying to decide whether to shower or if I should try to get my hair to stay like this for the next airing. Decisions.
Wait, hold on.
Let's see. So we divided the 2 tables.
Alright, so Julie, how do you want your mat?
So this is the before me. Let's see what I look like after. So here I am, all glammed up. I've got my huge fake eyelashes. I love the hair that this hairstylist did. It looks very natural in me and not too fake. So I'm excited. So we might have an airing of the scan and cut, so we'll have to make samples for that if that happens. So then we have to go to Michael's to get all that stuff. So here we are walking across this great big parking lot headed towards Michael's. We are in the most fun minivan. Jama is sleeping. Tom is practically dead, and our daddy is driving us all down the road. So I'm just saying, we're tired, but it's been a good day. This is what a crafting sweatshop looks like. when you force people to stay up all night and make things like giant flowers. How do you feel, Jonna?
Tired, exhausted, and happy.
Oh, there you go.
How to make it artsy, of course, the amazing Julie, Fei-Fan, Balzer. How are you, my love? I'm so happy to work with you. We worked together once like 6 years ago.
I
Maybe
know.
2 years ago.
Well, you know, it's been too long.
Well, they made up for it with this offer. Folks, do you want to start over there or here?
So here's the thing that's amazing, right? It was actually messier and worse in here like 5 to 10 minutes ago when we first came in. And then I was like, I need to take a picture of what craft explosion looks like. So it's just after midnight, and very kindly, the rest of the Design and Cut, Scan and Cut brother team voted to send me home to the hotel, which is where I am now. So I'm going to take off these eyelashes. How do my two eyes look compared to each other? And take a shower and go to bed and get up early in the morning and get on a flight and go home, and I'm going to edit this vlog, and I'm going to do all sorts of things. The question is, are these sleep stylers comfortable, you know, to sleep in? And the answer is, I wouldn't call them comfortable. They're not uncomfortable, but I'm definitely like, I'm aware that I'm lying on something and it's bumpy, but at the same time, I am going to be able to fall asleep. So that's kind of the answer.
You want me to take your picture? Do you want me to take your picture?
Yes, take my picture with the blues.
Are you sure that's what you want?
Yes. We're taking a video right now, of course. So we picked up my brother at the airport this morning, and then we just stopped at the rest stop where we got to see a moose and a lobster roll truck in the parking lot. And now he's taken over driving because he can't stand it when I drive, and we are headed the rest of the way to Portland to have lunch, and then we will continue on up to the film festival. So we are here in the parking lot. My brother is checking in to the film festival. I think he's desperately afraid that we're going to humiliate him. So we've been forced to wait in the car and told that we are not allowed to go, and we are not allowed to take pictures of him signing in and getting his gift bag and stuff. So tonight, I know. So tonight there's a screening of a different film and then a party, like at the opening kickoff festival party. We've also been told that we're not allowed to talk to him or in any way indicate that we know him unless he's really desperate, in which case, and needs people to talk to. So I'm so glad that we came to be moral support. I'm enjoying the car. I'm enjoying the car, and I'm looking forward to humiliating him in some way at some point this weekend. This video may be it. I was driving into the hotel parking lot, and all of a sudden I started screaming. We were driving because there was a mouse on the windshield. Like, it just, I don't know where it came from, and it was on the windshield right like at the bottom, and I didn't know whether to turn the windshield wipers on to get rid of it or to like just to start. And Mom was asking like what's happening, and then the mouse just kept coming every time I thought it was gone. I was like, and I think it might be in the car, which is freaking me out too. And I've never had an experience like that. I've never seen a mouse on the windshield. So while you're driving. And so now I'm worried that like I'm going to have a fire in my car. It's chewing up my inside. I don't know. Anyway, so the point is I'm going to get out of Maine, and then I definitely need to take the car to the garage to make sure that nothing inside is all eaten up. But I hope there's not a mouse inside my car tomorrow when I go. I'm a little nervous. It's a little bit before the film festival. We've eaten a lot of food and got to see the Colby Museum of Art, which was great and much better than we expected. And getting ready for the screening, which is in about an hour.
We shot in a motel in New Jersey about 45 minutes outside of New York City. Looked at a lot of motels that you probably wouldn't want to stay at. This motel would fall under that category. There were plastic mattresses, and there were some longtime residents of the hotel who had a lot of visitors over at night, because that's our place, and we stayed at the motel. So it was some very good production design by having a really good location.
Very smart.
And casting took a while, and we just sort of lucked into some really nice actors. That guy who played the lead was actually a professional Thai kickboxer who became a stuntman. And after becoming a stuntman, he decided he wanted to become an actor. It really was always meant to be about a man with a past that he couldn't escape. And you know, sort of one of the things that interests me is about being able to see where you want to get to and not quite being able to get there. You know the guy you want to be and not quite being able to. And then some of the films that I was interested in, especially when I was making this, sort of play a lot with the audience responsibility. You know, once we start to sympathize with somebody, what's our responsibility, and like how do I start to have a relationship essentially through cinema where I relate to a certain character and then they start taking actions that I don't necessarily support, but I've already had this.
Totally new to me. Have you ever heard of this Zevia? 0-calorie soda. It's supposed to taste like.
See if it does.
Well, here's the thing. It's clear. I did not expect it to be clear.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a fan. In my video.
Flavors, so like 5 flavors, very unusual. So
This is our sad post game. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.